Yay!
Yay! Hi everyone. How are you today? You're here for another live Q&A with the advisors at OK Student. We're here today with
Simran, student advisor at OK Student, and my amazing colleague.
Hey, I'm Aman and one of the student advisors again.
this intro went perfectly, guys. I have no idea how you did that, but that was great.
We
So
are getting better.
exactly. This is just practice, right? It's practice, practice, practice. The more you're on these lives, the better. It'll just get
Mm-hmm.
better every time. So, guys, don't forget for everyone who's watching us. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Comment any questions you have below. We'll be talking about India today. We have a live India special with both of our Indian advisors. We're thinking about maintaining this cycle with like two advisors because I feel like it gives a bit better conversation, right?
And also, Simran and I have a surprise plan for you at the end. So stay
Yay!
tuned for that one.
I don't
You will
even know
really
what.
enjoy.
Oh my
This is
God,
your
I
choice.
don't even know what the
We
surprise
decided
is,
to say
guys.
it on a live so that you can't even refuse it.
We'll
I
have
feel
it recorded.
ambushed. I am ambushed here. All
It's
right,
gonna be
so
fun, Aman. Sorry, go on.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
oh my God, I am terrified here. I like surprises though, so you're like in luck because I really like surprises. Guys, stick it till the end because then we'll get to see what Aman and Simran surprises.
Yeah.
So, shall we talk a bit about like the main differences in between India's like educational system and the UK?
hmm So,
So, what would you
Simran,
guys
Definitely.
point?
I think what I have majorly noticed is that the UK education is much more practice based, and it is not just one point of assessment thing that happens, and not just like written exams like it happens in India. There are a variety and so many new techniques to assess the student, like projects, like group presentations. It's like project, like you will make working
posters.
model, etc., posters, exactly. So all this is really enriching for the student, and this is, I think, the major difference that comes for an Indian student when he or she goes to a higher UK education. So yeah, what do you think,
Exactly.
Aman?
And similarly, when you talk about the UK education system, I have a similar understanding of the UK education system because it's much more practical. They don't talk about anything. And it means in India, you can never think that you will just be only judged on the basis of an essay that you write. So, means if you tell an Indian student this is how we are judged, most of them are like, okay, is this true? Like, we'll only be judged on the basis of an essay, and we'll have 1 month to write that essay. So it's kind of a shock for most of the people. Even it was there for me. And means the sooner you when you do it, you realize that okay, it's not that easy as it seems. So that
It
is
is
one of the
not.
things that I
It
felt.
is not. To be honest, like you have to write so many references and citations that really
Exactly.
consumes you. Oh my God. It's like so new, and first you will take so much time to adjust, but then when you adjust, you will actually see it as a better way.
So,
Yeah.
like,
And
And
wait, I
yeah,
want to ask you too, like, so what are the major tips for essay writing that you guys have learned so far?
I
okay.
think, yeah, go on,
Go
Aman,
on,
please.
Simran. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you ask me, what I do is when I'm supposed to write an essay, I do a research. Like I means initially it was like if I find something, I'll write it. But then I understood the importance of research because I went on to sit with the librarian and he gave me some guidelines and he told me the importance of research. So now when I have to write an essay, I usually give almost like 2 to 3 days on the research. So means the research is the most important part of me, where I list all the books and articles that I'll be using. And after that, means once I have all of them and I have a basic structure in my mind, only that is when I pen down the first words of my essays. And what about you, Simran?
I think I would like to add you, and I really agree with you on that. Um, and we also have like English support in UK universities, which is a major important part of our education there. So if we have any doubts regarding how exactly to write an essay, the tutor will guide you right from the first step to the last. All right, but it does not mean you will not put in your efforts. You will have to do it anyway. They will just guide you, you have to go and do those steps. So that is
Exactly.
really, really helpful. And like you
That's
cannot just copy and paste. Sorry. Go on.
no, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wonder,
Um,
Mariana, how is it in like Portugal, if you know like the education
yeah.
system? Because I'm really interested to know about the other European countries, to be honest.
Sure thing. So,
Mhm.
like, basically, is what you guys have described, where it's very focused on one point of evaluation. I can talk about social sciences and humanities because that's basically my field. So, we do write essays, but we use different reference systems. So, where it's not as exam based, especially on masters. On masters is much more essay based, and that's my experience in Portugal. Is having done part of my masters here. So I did write a lot of essays, but the referencing system is completely different. Where in my undergraduate, I used to use Anglia referencing system. Here in Portugal, I'll use Harvard, for example. And just this change is quite different and quite strange. But we don't usually do projects. So I think that that's really an advantage with the UK, and a benefit with the UK is getting to work on real life projects, which universities are more and more putting forward. I think that's really important. I want to take a second just to say hello to everyone who's watching us. So you're here on the advisory live Q&A with OK Student. Comment any questions you may have below. We're doing a special India session today, talking about differences in between UK and India education. We have a question here from Manjot asking how to get attractive scholarships. So, do you guys have any tips?
Our favorite question. All the time we get this from our clients, and it's like just amazing.
Exactly.
Okay, first thing you need good marks. That's my first tip. But there is one good thing apart from your marks. If you are from a particular nationality, like for example India, you may get automatic scholarships. So it's like when you apply in the college or the university, I must say. So you will get discount of let's say £2,000 automatically cut off from your tuition fee. So that is one of the things that is really really attractive.
Just for
Apart from
being an
that,
Indian.
just for being an Indian, guys. See, um, and also I would like to mention we do have sports scholarship, the universities. So it is really, really attractive. But it is they have a limit that if you have played in nationals, that's when it comes into activation. So make sure that you have played the nationals, guys. So Aman, what do you think about
And
the attractiveness of scholarships?
I also think like in many universities, for example, NTU for instance, like
Mm-hmm,
we are judged. I have seen people who are not very good at academics and have still
mm-hmm.
managed to get a very good scholarship, and that is because of the essay that they write. And I believe you should put in a lot of time and effort, and means from the people that we have talked to, like we have talked to so many universities by now, and all of them have a similar thing to say, that means when students write, they just write like I am good at this, good at that, good at that, but they don't really write why they deserve that scholarship. So that is one of the things that most applicants miss. So if you are writing about why you deserve a scholarship, that is when you have a better chance of getting one, not because you are listing the qualities that you have and the merits that you have done. So take that into consideration as well.
Exactly. I fully agree. I wanted to mention that from the beginning. Is just there are some scholarships that are just based on essay writing. So if you write a really good essay, you can get a scholarship. But what I would say is definitely contact one of our advisors about scholarships, because they will be able to really look into your profile and to see which scholarships are appropriate for you. So when we're doing our consultancy process with all of our clients, we go through scholarships that might be appropriate for them. So if you want to apply for a UK university, or if you've already applied and you're looking for a scholarship, do contact us through okstudent.co.uk/form, or send us an email at info@okstudent.co.uk. So, hi Lokesh, hi to everyone who's joining us today.
Hi.
Hey, Lokesh.
And we have another question here from Azik. How different is January intake going to be? Will it all be offline classes, and will it snow? I think snow is such a big thing in the UK. I love it.
Yep, definitely. Aman, what do you think?
Okay, so honestly, I believe every year the September intake is the bigger intake, But this year is going to be different because I feel once the January people come in, they are going to dominate the September intake, like opposite of what happens every year. So even when Simran and I were at NTU, there were six course representatives from September and two from January. So those used to be the guys like, okay, they'll get a turn to speak, but it's majorly for the September intake. So this year is gonna be quite the opposite, I believe, to be honest, because there'll be so many people coming in January, and I don't think so the classes will all shift to all offline classes because you know I don't really expect things to recover completely by January, to be honest. I think it's a slow process and it'll take some time. And the snow part, so yeah, I guess it will snow, and I really hope it does because even I enjoy
Um,
when it snows. So
Aman, Aman, the weather is so unpredictable. Even if it says in the weather
exactly,
prediction that it's gonna snow, it may not snow, guys. It's that
yeah,
unpredictable. So,
Man, I am hoping that it'll snow though, because I'm making plans for a ski trip in December, January. So I hope that it snows because I want to go skiing because I haven't skied in a really, really long time and I
okay,
miss
Mariana,
it.
we need to tell you this, like the first time it snowed for us in the UK was when we were in our classes. Can you imagine that? And
That
we
class was
literally
impossible from that moment onwards. It was just
we
people
went,
were
impossible.
just taking videos from the classrooms and all of that.
yeah.
Like
And
nobody
one
wanted
thing,
to
it
go to
was,
the class.
sorry, it was so funny. The teacher said, "You guys go. You're not concentrating anyway. Just go."
Just go play
Oh
on the
God.
snow. Why not?
Yeah.
It was really
Everybody
fun.
was calling back home and showing their parents, like, okay, see, this snowing here and all of that.
Oh,
And everybody was outside the university. People were late for the classes, but nobody really cared because it was snowing.
and
Exactly.
sorry, and one more thing, like just before snowing, it was sunny. So, guys, there is no prediction of UK weather.
Exactly.
Don't.
Like low cash down here is just saying that last year everyone said it wouldn't snow, but it did. So it's one of
Exactly.
those completely unpredictable situations. I really hope it snows. We're here like crossing our fingers.
I hope it snows for you guys.
Yes.
Yep.
Hello, Ramesh. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Thank you
Uh,
for joining us today. Thank you so much for both of your questions, Hazik and Manjot. We're having a lot of fun answering your questions, guys. So if you do have questions, just put it down below so we can answer. And continuing
definitely.
on this, oh, here we go. So we have another question. I was going to continue talking about snow because I love it, but um, Kirutiga, I am murdering everyone's name today. I am very sorry, guys.
Trust me, Mariana,
But
you have been really good.
thank you. Thank you. So, what is the possibility to get a part-time job in this intake? So, I'm assuming September. So, do you guys want to
Yeah.
talk a bit about that, about getting a part-time job?
Simran, how do you want to go about this?
Aman, what I think is like there are really good chances to get a part-time job, especially when Christmas is coming around. So yeah, you will get a chance. You will not have that limit of 20 hours, I think, Aman. Yeah. So you
Exactly,
can
yes.
work. So you can
40
work
hours.
all, yeah, 40 hours. So yeah, you will have that, and it is amazing. Let me tell you one story. I think you could relate to it. One of my friends, like some people go back to their home during the Christmas time since there are holidays, but some people decide to stay in the UK and work, especially international students. So my friend, in 1 week, he earned £1,000.
And
So that
Simran was
was
the one who had gone back.
guys, come on. I regret it. I need to reconsider my life because of that. Come on, don't do that.
Oh
But it
God.
was amazing. I had
Yeah.
home
And
cooked food, Aman. Come on, I had that. Okay, so
okay,
that's more
yeah.
important to me than £1,000.
But that time we didn't know we were going to be back here for almost 6 months having home food
Gosh,
again.
exactly. Oh my God,
So
such
that is
such a
one of
tragedy.
the things I know. Like, but to be honest, I really feel you have a very good chance because I have friends who have stayed back in Nottingham even during this COVID time. And since UK has been reopening, I know some people who have been making almost £500 per week. So means just
That's
because like it
amazing.
was part time. So I really think you have a very good chance to get a good part time job.
And
Exactly, especially in things like key working situations like supermarkets, restaurants, cafes. You'll get a job quite easily, I think, now that everything's opening up again.
And
Okay.
Mariana, let's tell them about even the universities offering part-time jobs. So
Yeah.
that is one of the things that you can look into. That is one of the amazing things that even like you can go for student ambassador for your university. So that's amazing, guys.
Exactly, exactly. So the first thing you need to do when you're looking for a job in the UK as a student is go straight to your university, to the employability office, and get registered with them, because they'll send you any notifications for all jobs that fit your CV. So it's a really easy way and a really good way to find a part-time job in the UK. And then you also have all of the temporary working agencies that work specifically with students to get them jobs in catering or secretariat or things of that sort. So do search up some temporary job agencies so that you can see where you would fit in and where you could sign up to get notifications for new jobs.
And I also know this website, like I forgot the name, where they offer part time jobs for a day or two. So, but they pay really
Oh,
well. They, means I forgot the name of that website. I'm not able to
I
remember
need
it.
it.
Once I remember it,
Please
I'll
ping me
mention it.
later on.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Well, if we remember the link, we'll leave it on the comments for you.
Yeah, definitely. I'll leave it down in the comments.
Fantastic. Any more tips for part time jobs?
and
Uh,
yes, sorry, go on.
no, no, go on. I really don't think I have anything more to add right now.
Okay. I think there is this one old good way that we can always use. Like whenever you go out for having a meal in a restaurant, you can always talk to the manager. So you can like make a good network with them so that you can get a job and ask for vacancies. So it's not just that the websites and the university that you apply through. You can make this effort on your own as well. So always try that. Try to talk more whenever you go to restaurants, guys. And that's one of the biggest tips. So yeah.
Yes, I really agree with that. I think every opportunity is an opportunity to get a job. I think word of mouth is really important in these things, and trying to find a job is like, if you have friends who are already working in the UK, let them know that you're looking for a part-time job. You never know when a vacancy might open where they work. So definitely do those sorts of things. Kirutika, thank you so much for your question. This was great. And we have a question here from Ramesh asking if we help in getting student loans for a master's at NTU. So I just want to say one thing because I need some clarification here, Ramesh. Are you talking about student loans through student finance, or are you talking about bank loans? Because these are two different things, I think. Student loans through student finance are available for UK based students. So, if you've been in the UK for longer than 5 years, you might be able to access a student loan for a master's. But if you haven't, and if you're not European, then you won't be able to access it. To be fair, even Europeans won't be able to access it after a year. But do you guys have any tips on getting bank loans for studies?
I think Aman can guide us better in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
true. Family of bankers, right?
I
Yes,
know. Means I have lots of bankers. So yes, you can apply. So what I usually suggest to people is like look for different banks, because once you have an offer letter from a bank, you can actually go to a second bank and tell them that this bank is offering you an interest rate of this much for a loan amount of this much. And that way, means you actually get a better rate compared to every bank. And means it's one of the good tips to go about, because honestly means the banks that you have in India are kind of similar. Like that means if you go to them, they'll offer you a better rate because they want the customers, especially with the market that is going on currently. Trust me, banks are in great loss. Like I know this because my dad's been telling me about it. Like the graphs are just down, so like there's no point where you can see it going up. So they just want customers right now, and they'll be willing to offer you amazing rates which like we might not have seen ever before. So go on and try those.
Exactly. So Ramesh has clarified that it is a bank loan to finance in master's degree. So I wanted to ask as well, what are the criteria for eligibility in those types of circumstances? Do you have to prove income to get a student loan?
So in that case, what happens is, like, if you want a loan, uh, you can get a general student loan just by showing your university offer letter, and means in that case but the loan amount is like 5 lakhs, so which is approximately close to 5,000 pounds in the UK, if you consider the exchange rate to be rupees 100, because it's very close to that right now. So that is the maximum amount. But if you want to go for a loan which is higher than that amount, which will be the case in most of the cases, in that case you need to have a property that you can actually take a loan against. So it'll be a mortgage that you'll have to do. You can't just be it can be an a loan which does not have a guarantor or anything of that sort.
So
Exactly.
there's
Fantastic. Go ahead,
sorry,
Simran. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. So there should be a collateral every time you take a loan, like for their studies. Yeah.
Yeah. So because in the UK, usually you won't find cases where the fees is, even if the fees is below 5 lakhs, to be honest, we have to show 9135 pounds as the
Yeah.
as money that will be
Living
there.
expenses. Yeah.
Yeah, living expenses. So means that crosses the 5 lakh mark anyway. So means we'll need something of that sort.
Hmm.
And what was your experience of a bank loan, Simran? Because I really wonder. For me, it was
Um,
really easy because I have so many bankers in the family. But like,
okay.
what about you?
For me, thank you for asking that question. Um, I would say, like, for me, a bank loan was not my first priority, and I did not take a loan. I was financed by my parents, so that's how I came. So I did not went through the whole loan procedure, but I learned about this in OK Student, and I think you were the main source where I'm getting more information from. So you can guide me better, and also Mariana, of course.
Yeah,
So yeah,
definitely.
that's my experience. Cheers to you.
So, Ramesh, what I was going to say is if you have questions about getting a bank loan to finance your master's degree, if you've already applied or if you're waiting to apply, do contact us on okstudent.co.uk/form or through the email info@okstudent.co.uk so we can put you through in contact with Aman so we can get you those wonderful rates that he was talking about.
Exactly.
Yay.
Thank you so much to everyone who's watching us and to everyone who's been asking questions. Thank you, Ramesh, for this wonderful question. We had not had the chance to talk about how to finance your degree beyond actually self-funding, right? And we have a question here from Yash, who actually has gotten a full scholarship to study his master's at NTU. So
Woo! Woohoo!
congratulations. This is an amazing achievement. Congratulations.
Oh
You
my.
should be really happy with this. And they want to know if there are accommodation scholarships as well. So, do you guys know of any accommodation scholarships at NTU?
To be
Um,
honest, I'm not aware of any scholarships for accommodation at NTU. But like, come on, and Nottingham is a cheap city after that, and you've got 100% scholarship, man.
I knew Aman would say that.
Why would you look for more scholarships?
All right. I think I would like to add to that. Yash, we can actually look for you. We can actually go through our website and we are in touch with representatives themselves. So we can really help you with this. Get in touch with us. All right. We'll let you know.
Exactly.
Definitely.
That is the best advice is like definitely get in touch with us at info@okstudent.co.uk so we can take a look at your case. But congratulations on that full scholarship, man. It's
Yeah.
amazing that you got all of that.
I'm
Um,
reconsidering my life, guys, again.
Man,
Why?
it's like I wish I'd gotten a full scholarship for my master's. It's like you must be amazing to get like a full scholarship. I want to
Well,
know. I want to know how you got that scholarship, Yash. I
definitely, yes,
really want to know.
because I really want to go for a second master's. So you are helping me with my essay that time. Like, I asked it first.
You got dibs. You got dibs. Okay, that's fine. So we have another question here from Kirutiga asking, what is NTSU on NTU and what's the use of joining? So do you guys want to talk about this a bit?
Oh, yes, both of us have been part of the NTSU, and it has been an amazing experience. Like, Simran, do you want to go first in
So
this
what
one?
is it? What is it to begin with?
It is like NTSU is like Nottingham Trent Students Union. So all the students who take part, who are a part of NTU, will be a part of NTSU. So it is like the separate building which has so many amazing things: wall climbing, then cafes, then gym, then many other things, and you can actually go there and free your mind from all the hectic day that you have. So it is really, really amazing, and I think everyone should go there and not just study, guys. What do you think, Aman, about this?
So means, as Simran already said, the NTSU building is an amazing building. Like, I used to go there most of the times just to, like, with my friends, just to sit there and talk about things, because that is one of the places where, you can actually see everyone, and you can see people coming in and out. You make new friends. It's a great place to be, just to meet new people, and I always love meeting new people. And so, if you tell me about the uses of joining NTSU, so you are a member of the NTSU automatically. So the moment you have a problem, you always know that you have a representative at NTSU that you can talk to. And you can be a part of NTSU, you can be a member of NTSU as well by being a course rep or the university representative or anything of that sort. Like, there are many vacancies at NTSU. Yeah, Simran.
Aman, societies come under NTSU as well, right?
Exactly. So societies are under the NTSU as well, and you have a lot of chance. So means there are many vacancies that you can apply for, and means go on. I really think that people can make it there, because both Simran and I were a part of, and we were course representatives at NTU, and so we were a part of NTSU. And trust me, it's a totally different experience, because people come up to you, tell you about their problems, and it's an amazing experience.
Um, I just like to add to that, like for the societies, what is the use of joining a society is that first you can actually have people you can relate to. For example, I was a part of, like, I am a Sikh, SIKH, so I had a Sikh society there, so I could really go. They did langars. It is like how should I even explain this? But it's like some event, I would say, and I could really relate to it as my religion. So what happens is, like, if there is a society that you're looking for in the university and it is not there, for example, for instance, let's say if there is no dancing society, classical dancing society, like for India, so you can open your own societies as well. So what is the benefit? It will look amazing on your CV, and you will really be apart from the competition when you go in the market, in
And
the
you just need
competition for
six
employment.
members. So you
Sorry,
just need six members to start a society. So
I
I
think
believe
so, yeah.
you'll always find six people around, like, who'll share a similar taste to that of yours. Like,
And
and if you
Mariana,
don't
sorry,
have
go on.
and if you
Go
don't
on.
have anybody, you can always contact us. We are there for all of these things. Like, we love to be parts of society.
Mariana, I think we should also mention the freshers
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Hmm.
Go on. You tell us about the freshers,
All
Mariana,
right, so
please.
there are two things that
Okay.
I want to say about student unions in general is that they're not only separate buildings, they're actually separate entities from universities. So when you join a university, you automatically get assigned, you automatically student union, but the student union works as a separate non-for-profit company. So what this means is that they're completely independent, they have their own budgets, and they can help you mediate conflicts that you might have with your university as well. They have their own advisors and counselors and people who are available to listen to you with any and all problems that you might have. They're also the ones who deal with LGBTQIA plus issues, with anything you might like think that the university is not covering. It's definitely your students' union that you should go for. It's also the student union who promotes most of the events that you'll have at universities. So, for example, on NTU, on the NTUSU building, we have three separate bars. So we have landing. What is it? It's level, landing, and what's the other one?
I'm
I
not
have been to
sure.
level.
Look,
I
it's
have
been
been.
so much time that I've been to the university. I miss it and I
Exactly.
don't remember it anymore.
Exactly, but it's basically free floors where they have like sometimes free different events occurring at the same time, and that's all NTUSU. So definitely join them. Definitely go to the Freshers Week as well. And what is Freshers Week? So Freshers Week is a full week when the societies and the students' unions all get together, and they not only present the societies and the students' union, but they also have a lot of parties, a lot of events, a lot of socialization and orientation events for new students. So that is the first event you're going to be able to access when you get to NTU. I don't know how NTU is doing with social distancing and COVID at the moment on their Freshers Fair, but we've seen a few proposals which look a lot like festivals with just a lot of stands really distanced from each other. So you are able to do social distancing within live events. And it's going to be really fun to watch as well. And definitely
I
you
know.
should go for it. Check out the societies. If you want to join any, like Simran was saying, join them. You're not forced to do any of the activities, but it's a great way to meet new people as well. Awesome.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for your question. Let's go to another question from Manjot asking, what will be the impact of COVID-19, on education sector and the job market? So do you guys want to futurologize this? This is a bit of futurology we're going to do here. What do you think will be the impact?
Okay, go on,
Well,
Simran.
I just want to say one thing is like so far on the education sector, what we've seen is that students actually achieve much better results when they're at home.
Yeah,
Like
I know that.
it's amazing.
I've really seen that. I've seen that with
Really.
my grades, to be honest. My grades really improved.
It's
Yep,
great. It's
definitely.
great because you don't have to actually go anywhere. You can just get your computer, get your laptop, and do your classes online. And honestly, I think that has been a really positive impact so far.
Yeah,
Definitely. And I think it is a really good question, first of all. We should appreciate it, guys. It's amazing.
yeah,
Um, I think, Manjot, on education sector, there has been a positive impact, I would say. Firstly, it is commendable how the universities have managed to, deal with this whole situation, coming up quickly with the blended learning, which is amazing. Like, yes, the impact is that there is a combination of online and on-campus classes, but then it is for your own safety. So I think that hasn't really affected the education sector, and the universities have made sure that the quality is not compromised. That is one of the things that is the impact of COVID-19. And on the job market, I would say I think Aman would be able to guide us better in this. What do you
yeah.
think, Aman?
I think the job market, to be honest, means it has been affected a lot, to be honest. But I also believe the fact that like it has reached a point where it has hit the worst. So anywhere going up, it's gonna improve. And I think we should be positive because that's what I always believe. I'm always positive about things. Means next year all of us will need a job, so means we should be really positive about it and about the things the way the things are. So that's the best we can hope for. And trust me, like it's really difficult because nothing of this sort has ever been seen in the past, so nobody really knows how to actually use data in this one or something of that
Hmm.
sort.
Exactly. Mariana, we cannot hear
Mariana.
you.
Sorry,
Again, we cannot hear
and
you. Sorry. Yeah, here.
it's guys, we're having some technical issues because we have two hosts on this live instead of one. So Martin's on the background here, and each time I press a button, Martin presses it after. So I think we're playing cat and mouse here on the backstage.
So Mariana, did you win?
Yeah, so what I was saying about the job market is I fully agree. For me, this is futurologizing. I think that like we're having a huge adaptation process as well. I think we've all been adjusting to working from home, for example. We've all been adjusting to actually doing interviews online as well, because a lot of people are looking for jobs, a lot of companies are hiring. So especially in the education sector and education management, which we could talk about best, is we've seen a bit of a reduction in international recruitment offices, and now we're seeing an expansion again. So a few universities are hiring, and they're hiring long distance, they're hiring remote workers. So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen, definitely. So thank you so much, Manjut, for your question. And yeah, we have another question here. Thank you to everyone who's been asking questions. I'm having a lot of fun answering all of these.
Exactly.
So a really interesting question about being an extrovert trying to complete an assignment. So, okay, so does one need to be an extrovert to complete assignment and smoothly complete the program and get a job? What do you guys think of this?
Uh, I would not say something like this, to be honest, because I really have seen people who are kind of an introvert, but it's good to be an extrovert. I always believe that, because in the end, you need to talk to people, and that really eases things down for you. Like, it's not that you won't be able to complete it on your own, but if you have friends, like, I have so many friends at the university, and means I can rely upon them. Like, I know I can always go up to Simran and ask her, like, Simran, can you help me with this? And Simran would always have a solution for that. So means there are many if you have friends, things ease down for you. But it's not like Simran or I would not be able to do a work on our own. It'll take time, but it'll be done. So I would not be like, if I'm an introvert, I would not be worried like I won't be able to do things or something of that sort.
Do
I see
you do
Simran
you
smiling. Simran, do you want to say something?
do you wait, Aman? Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? By the way.
Um, I consider myself to be an extrovert. I speak a lot. Like,
He's ambivert, guys. He's ambivert. He's both. Um, you know what I think? Like, I think Mariana can relate with me, and I can relate with Mariana as well. Like, I was an introvert before, and I was really, really shy. But it is really good to come out of your shell. It will always help you. It will help you grow. It will help you meet new people, and which is always beneficial, Avinash. All right. By the way, I love your DP. um,
that's from a Bollywood movie. Like,
yeah, it's amazing. Um, I
Uday,
think
control Uday.
control.
Oh, so that's why you were smiling, right? Like, Mariana doesn't get this joke. So, Mariana,
But we will explain her.
This is a
Yeah, go
Hindi
on, go on.
movie, and the character that you see there, so that's an actor in that movie. And whenever he's angry, really angry, like, what he does is he does this control Uday, control. His name is Uday. He tells it to himself, like, control Uday, you don't need to be angry. So that's the thing he always does.
It's really funny. The way he does it, it's amazing.
Oh man, I feel like I need that in my life. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Control, Miriam. I want to see you that time. I'm going to record you.
Please, please, like honestly, you will catch me doing this in the office at some point.
Okay, Mariana, let's do it for our audience once.
Oh my god,
Control,
control,
Mariana,
Mariana,
control.
control.
This is so fun.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Avinash, for this amazing laughing streak that we've just had. This live is amazing. Thank you so much to everyone. I think that what Simran was saying, just to answer this question, I think what Simran was saying is true. I used to consider myself an introvert. Now I kind of consider myself an ambivert. And I think like introversion is really connected to confidence as well. And I think what's more relevant is like confidence, definitely. If you have confidence on your skills, you'll be able to complete these assignments and smoothly complete your program and get a good job. I think it's definitely all about confidence. And like in honestly, when I started at OK Studente about 5 or 6 years ago, when I started being an advisor, that was what mostly helped my confidence because Micah, who was my boss at the time, she used to always say, fake it till you bake it. It doesn't matter. People can't tell if you're faking confidence, and you will feel better because people will treat you like if you have a lot of confidence. So if you don't feel like you can do something, just fake it and it'll be okay. Like nobody will notice anyway.
Exactly. Mhm.
Thank you
Varun,
so much. Yeah, go ahead, Aman. Sorry.
did you ever feel like you had to tell us something like this? Because both of us were kind of always speaking. So
I tried to tell you that. I tried to tell you that in my own words. So here you go. Fake your confidence, guys. You can do it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to everyone who's been asking questions. We have another question here from Swarnika saying, Hi, I have deferred my NTU offer to September 21. Will I be receiving an updated offer letter with the new dates? Have we deferred a few offers? Maybe. What I would say is maybe if you've deferred, have you deferred on UCAS or if you deferred directly with your university? Because if you've deferred on UCAS, then potentially you are going to receive a new offer letter. If you've deferred directly with the university, potentially they'll just amend the letter that you currently have and you'll just get one later down the line. Independently of that, do email us at info@okstudent.co.uk so we can take a look at your process and make sure that everything is properly approved and properly deferred.
and also to add to this, I would like to point that I have been in touch with Shruti, and Shruti has been really busy. Trust me, guys. So Shruti is the representative, and she's been really busy because she's been doing all the work, and she's been trying to cope up with it. But there are so many people who have deferred to January, and she needs to give them an offer letter first. So for obvious reasons, because they need to come in January, and they'll need to apply for the visa and all those things. So I think you should have a little bit of patience, and trust me, you will get it, because if you have deferred, you will get your offer letter sometime. Means it'll take some time, but you'll definitely receive it.
Exactly. That's it. It's just check if the process has gone through. And yeah, we are at a time when university representatives are super busy. I think everyone right now is just gearing up to start in September 2020. I can't wait, to be honest. I can't wait until I'm back in the UK out of this formidable heat that is in this country. It's
Even I
33
want to go back.
degrees. Man, it's 33 degrees. I just want to go back by now. So I can't wait till term starts again and we can all go back to the UK and maybe see some snow in January, right?
Yeah.
Yay! Yep,
Oh man,
definitely.
it's going to be amazing to be back. I think I was talking earlier about thank you so much for all of your questions, Swarnika. Thank you, Avinash. Thank you, Manjot. And we have another question here from Kirutiga asking, what is the medium to submit the assignment? I have pre-induction assignments, but not sure how I should submit it. A printout or handwritten or as a presentation?
Okay. Go on,
Oh,
Simran.
I
Tell
think
them
I
about
think I
your.
I think I got this one. We had, you remember, Aman? We got this assignment
I
as
know
well, and I think she's talking about the same one.
exactly.
All
So
right.
that which is answering.
Um,
Tell her.
so I don't think we submitted it anywhere. We just went to the class and discussed it. So that's how it will happen. Even I may, you know what? That's a funny story. I was in the plane and I was doing my assignment, and I was like, oh, I have to submit this, or I have to submit this, and I literally created. That was my best handwriting in my whole life, and
Did you
literally
use the
everyone else.
25 MB of your data that you were given on the flight?
I was literally hand doing. I did not know how to do it, so I was just. I had an A4 sheet papers, and I was just writing it, and it was, trust me, the best handwriting. And everyone around me was sleeping except me, and I was like, okay, fine. I did not know what exactly to do with it. So basically, what will happen is you do your work that you are doing, and what will happen is you have to discuss that in the first class that you will go to. All right. I think
Exactly.
that is pretty much it, Aman. Yeah.
Yeah. I printed it out and I took a digital version with a pen drive to the class on the first day. But I didn't have to show any of it. And so,
Yeah.
like, don't do any of it. Just keep it in your mind. That's it.
Yeah. Just study it. Just keep it in your laptop or something. Just read it through. That's it.
Because you won't even need to read it, because you'll hardly get a chance to speak for like 30 seconds, because everyone has to speak. They want to know
Yeah.
about as many people as they can. So it's
And I
kind of
think it
like
was
that.
more of, sorry, it was more of a team activity rather than just individual thing. As far as I remember, I
No,
think.
no, no, not that one. Like the
Which
first
one?
one, remember the pre-induction where we had
Yes.
to actually say about why we chose this field and all that one. The one
Yeah.
first on the very first day,
Yeah. That
sir
we did
spoke on that
individually. Yeah.
one. Like
Yeah.
sir
Yeah.
spoke on that one. I remember clearly because like sir spoke and we were all like, okay, so he's either from India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh because like his name gives it out. But then we thought like he has a really American accent. But what's with that? Like, is he trying to? Because we didn't really know each other at that time. So we, that is when the first time I actually heard Surf speak. And Surf is a student advisor for those of you who don't know at OK Student as well, along with us.
Oh
Yep.
man, I did not know that story. I am surprised.
I know. So it was kind of funny.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, but basically do it as you'd prefer, as a printout or as a handwritten piece, but definitely take it with you to your first class. And as these guys said, you can discuss it when you get there. I think that like this is the sort of thing that like you'll remember a lot,
I
because
know.
like I still remember like my first class back in like my undergraduate in 2011. Like I remember walking into class and like we were like sitting in a seminar group with like discussion, because basically these things are done to like develop your ability to like discuss and have critical thinking and debate and all of these things. And I remember it was like a radio class or something, and the professor, his name was John White. I remember this clear as day, as if it was yesterday, and he said this barbaric like statement in class. And I like got up and I was like, what the hell are you saying? Like, that is not true. Like this, and this. And I walked out of that class like at the end thinking like, oh my God, this guy hates me. Because in Portugal, we have such deference to professors. It's like the student and then the professor. And it's like the student cannot talk
That's
back
the
at the
same.
professor.
It's
Oh,
the same
Exactly.
in India. It's the
Yeah.
same in India. And
really?
means trust me, the first questions that means that are there on the pre-departure thing are like why you chose your university and why did you choose your course. So these are like, as far as I remember, these are the questions. And before you come to UK, means we have so many relatives in India, and you would have told this to each and every one of them individually. So
Whoop.
hello. So yeah, so we have so many relatives in India that you would have told this to each and everyone individually by then. So you will remember it anyway. You'll have a lot of practice. So don't worry about that.
Exactly, exactly. I think that that's the thing, is like the deference to authority even is like completely different. In the UK, you'll be able to talk to your lecturers as if they're colleagues, and you can have like actual conversations and actual debates with them. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that first class goes.
Oh, one thing. So means when you are in the UK, you need to call people by their name. Like you need to call Mariana Mariana. You need to call me Aman. You need to call Simran Simran. Like you can't be doing like calling us by sir or ma'am or something of that sort,
Yes.
because
Don't.
and that's for everybody. So that is one of the things that you need to learn before coming to the UK.
Even for teachers, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Even for teachers, guys.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
still have the professor doctor thing. So it's like we treat everyone in Portugal. If they have an undergraduate degree, you can put doctor on your freaking like card, on your ATM card. It's great. It's
Oh,
great. I don't
oh,
have it, but my mom does. My mom has doctor on her card because she has an undergraduate degree. So there's really a deference to these sorts of things. So with professors, it's like doctor professor, for example, that we call them. And then I came to the UK and I was just like, oh, I can call you John instead of like Mr. Doctor Professor. Like, thank you for like,
We have ma'am here, ma'am and sir. Like not even the
yeah.
name, but just ma'am and sir.
So
So
you
yeah,
can't. That's what. So it's sir and ma'am. That's the only thing that you do.
yep.
yeah, I
Hmm.
get that. We have like loads of titles. We have like engineer. And if you have engineer on your title, it's going to be like Sir, Doctor, Excellent Engineer or something like that. And that's how you call them before like their name.
Man, I should have
Yeah.
done my undergraduates from Portugal. Shit.
Yep. Yep. You should have.
Ouch.
Honestly, guys, I'm gonna put doctor on my bank card just so you like have to like call me doctor from now on.
Dr. Mariana.
Dr. Guerra. Dr. Guerra. I like that.
It's gonna
Okay.
take a while to even, adjust with that and like pronounce it, to be honest.
Guerra is even worse than João, guys. There are like some names that you just can't pronounce. So I'm really worried that I keep butchering everyone's names on these lives. But like, if you try to actually pronounce my name, it's gonna be completely terrifying.
Okay, what is it?
My full
Like,
name.
one second. Yeah, full name.
Yeah.
Mariana Ferreira Espada Lopes Guerra.
I lost you in the second word.
So it's 5 names in total, guys. Like
Mariana, when is your birthday?
17th of March.
Okay, we are going to remember it and give that as your gift, okay? Yeah.
Who had all 5 names?
Exactly. We'll do that.
Perfect.
Challenge accepted.
Guys, you can definitely do that. My partner of like 2.5 years, he still needs to like remember my full name. Now he knows it because he's learning Portuguese, but before it was quite tricky. So anyway, we're getting off topic. So I don't know if you guys want to like talk about anything else on this live, or do we have anything else to say? Okay, so maybe we should mention PDO.
Yep.
We have, for all of our students that are watching us here today, we are hosting a really special event this Saturday for all of our students who are going with OK Students to the UK. It's called Pre-Departure Orientation, and it's for everyone who's moving to the UK. We're doing long sessions of tips and tricks for you guys. So definitely, if you want to come to this event, sign up with OK Student. Send us a message at okstudent.co.uk/form, or send us an email at info@okstudent.co.uk. If you're a student with us already and you haven't gotten your email about this, do let us know. Send an email to your advisor so they can send you the link for registration. I can't wait until Saturday so I'm able to see you all again live on PDO.
Yeah, we have been practicing a lot for that one.
Yes.
Yep.
And
that's
go ahead. Sorry.
Like that is one of the best things about OK Student, this orientation. Like, it is not that we'll just leave you when you are there. We're actually preparing you before you go to the UK. So that is one of the fantastic things that I think is for a student. So yeah.
And we'll be there for you in the UK as well. So
yes,
exactly.
You can be on. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm very happy to know Avinash is saying on the comment that even South Indians have really long names. So I really want to know some South Indian names now. Like, I want to know the full names because I'm really curious.
Aman, do you remember that movie?
Kamal.
No, yes, exactly. That movie. Oh my God. We have to show her this. You have to show Mariana that movie.
Yeah, I'll show you that video, Mariana. You will have to see that video. It's from a movie, and he tells his full name, and means his full name is Iyer, and then he says Venugopal Iyer. Then he says Muthuswamy Venugopal Iyer. And Chinnaswamy Muthuswamy Venugopal Iyer, and he extends it all the way to like 12, 13 names. And still he says that it's not even, and then he tells, this is just my pet name, sir. And then the other actor asks him, I wonder what's your full name. And then he starts saying
over.
Oh my God. That's like the long version of James Bond. Basically, my name is Bond, James Bond. For you guys, it's like, my name is Bond, James Bond, James Nathaniel Bond, James Bond.
Yeah, exactly. But we need to show you that scene, Mariana, that specific one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, please. Yes, I can't wait.
Definitely.
We should do a Bollywood watching party when we're all back in Nottingham, to be honest.
I'm super excited for that one. We should do that.
That would be really nice. Let's like use, because now we're gonna have a garden. We're gonna have like a nice patio in our new office, so we can do like outdoor cinema there, so everyone can social distance while watching nice Bollywood films. Yay!
Yay!
All right,
And
Yay!
maybe we'll invite some students over as well, like they can come in and watch movies with us.
but only
Yep.
special invites. So we'll send you your invites via post, and it'll be amazing. And like, I'm joking, we don't have like the ability to do this yet. We'll send you guys an email if you're lucky, or we'll post it on Facebook potentially. We'll post it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all of our platforms. And by the way, guys, follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Twitter, we are on Medium, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Definitely follow us there so you can see all of our social posts, so you can see all of our lives. Tomorrow, Martin and Nick are doing a very special live here as well. It's their last socially distanced live, I think, and it'll be amazing. So definitely tune in for that. And also, we are looking for creators. So, last week was last. Oh, I thought it was this week. I'm sorry, Martin. I'm sorry, Martin. So apparently there's no live tomorrow, so don't tune in for that. But we are looking for creators. So if you guys want to do some art for us, if you want to do some videos, some copy, we're looking for everyone who might have a creative streak to come and help us do more fun things and more beautiful things. So definitely contact us through info@okstudent.co.uk if you have ideas of things you want to do for us. And yeah, follow us on Medium as well. We have tons of information for students coming into the UK on our Medium, and that's medium.com/OK_student. So yeah, definitely follow us on that as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's asked questions, everyone who saw us today. And yeah, have a
We
great
have something
day.
planned. We
Oh
have
yeah,
something planned for you. Come
Yes.
on.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
can't
I'm
be sending
sorry.
away everyone right now.
Oh my God, I forgot about the
Guys, come
surprise.
back. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Aman, you go. You describe it.
Okay, so what is we decided something of this sort. Okay, so since it's an India special session today, so you are gonna speak some Hindi today.
Oh my
So
God,
we'll
yes.
teach you. We'll teach you. Come on, like you can be. I know. See, Mariana is a good sport. She'll take
All
that up.
right,
I
let's
know
Yeah.
that.
go. Let's do it.
So first of all, I'll
Wait, but
tell
I
you.
want to know what I'm saying. I want to know what I'm saying.
Trust me, it's nothing. Like you'll have to say a tongue twister in Hindi, and then Simran will give you one. So I
Okay.
decided that I'll give you a tongue twister. So it's a very simple one. It's called kacha papad. So say that kacha papad,
Ketchup
kat,
papad.
pakka papad.
Pak. Can you repeat?
So it's
Paka
called.
papad.
I'll type it out for you.
Thank you.
It's fun, Aman.
This is really fun. I really want to do this.
Okay. So
Kasha.
we
Kacha papad. Paka papad.
okay. So you'll have to say that 5 times.
Kasha
Let's do that.
papad. Paka papad. Kasha papad. Paka papad. Ah, goddamn, this is difficult.
Tongue twisters. Yeah.
Kasha papad. Paka papad. Kasha papad. Paka papad. Ah. Kasha
Fun.
papad. Paka papad. Yes.
Okay. Now
Oh
Simran has
man, this is
something for
great.
you as well. So
Just
like
give me.
okay.
I'm just starting.
Oh man, honestly, I'm gonna challenge all of the advisors to do this now. On the Joanna live, it's gonna be terrible because we're gonna get someone else to talk Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
this is
is
the
a
famous
dialogue from.
Bollywood guy.
Yes.
Like this is the reason half of us are in the UK. This isn't from that movie. Like
And this
half of
is.
us have seen Europe there.
Yes. And this is the reason why my name is Simran, guys.
All right, so the tongue twister, do you guys want to say it so I can get kind of the sonority of it?
Okay,
It is.
Simran.
It is like a movie dialogue. It's not a tongue twister. I've been easy for you. Okay.
Thank
Okay. It
you.
is. Ja Simran ja, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी.
Come on, Simran, with emotions. Like you need to say it
Oh,
with emotions.
you
Okay.
say it if you
Ja,
want.
Simran, ja.
Yeah. See, Go
Is
on,
it
you go ahead.
out? Is it out? Like out,
No, no.
Simran,
So
out.
the scene is
Yes.
kind of this. I'll tell you the scene exactly. So this guy is on a train. The Bollywood hero. He's on a train, and the train is going away. And there is this girl who wants to go away with that guy, but her father is stopping her. And all of a sudden, her father realizes that he's doing the wrong thing because he's stopping his daughter from going with the person she loves. So he tells her that "Ja Simran, ja ji le apni zindagi," which basically means that go Simran, live your life. So that's the kind of thing.
That's such a good. Okay. So let me try. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to emote for this as well. So
Yeah.
it's
So
Ja
ja means go.
Simran, Ja. Jile
Yeah,
apne
good.
Oh,
Zindagi.
zindagi,
Zindagi, Zindagi.
Good
zindagi.
one. Come on.
Woohoo!
Woo, woo.
That
Let
was
me
so
repeat that.
good.
Oh my
Oh my
god, this
god.
was so much fun. This was so much fun, honestly.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I'm also gonna start using Ja for a bunch of things now. It's gonna be Ja.
Ja.
Ja, Victoria, I have a dog on the next house, so I'm just gonna start telling her, Ja, Victoria, Ja. Like,
That's so fun. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh
that
my
was
god, this
fun.
is great. Thank you so much for this challenge, guys. I love learning new languages and I love this sort of challenge. It's great. And I'm definitely gonna start challenging all the advisors to do this with me. I really want to know how to say things in like
Bengali?
like Bengali. Bengali would be amazing.
Yeah. Surf can teach you that, or AT can do that as well.
I'm gonna
Even
I'm
I
gonna
can.
do a session with like Sarf and AT for them to teach me some Bengali.
Yeah.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much to everyone who watched us today. I already gave all of our social media handles, so I'm not going to do that again. Thank you to everyone who watched and asked us some questions. And yeah, thank you to both of you for
Thank
joining me.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
Mariana. Thank you, Aman. Thank you,
Yep.
everyone.
Thank you,